We finally have the official reveal of the English Umbreon from the upcoming set Prismatic Evolutions. Now, we'd seen the Japanese version, but it's just nice to see the English full reveal of it. We'll do a little comparison. We'll talk about what that means in some other cards that have been revealed. So, actually, if you guys aren't familiar, this is actually not the most expensive card from the Japanese side, Terastal Festival. It's actually the second most expensive card to the Master Ball Umbreon. I got a better photo of that coming up, but this one's actually more expensive, so that'll be very interesting for English. I would assume that this would be more expensive for English, but we don't know how the Master Balls and Pokeball reverses are going to be distributed among the boxes, because in Japanese it was 3 per box with no guaranteed Master Ball. So you could get 3 Pokeballs, you had a chance at a Master Ball. So I don't know how they're going to do that in English, because we have different products. We have the ETBs, the booster bundles, all the different like collection, the binders and like all that stuff, right? So that's going to be very interesting, and that's going to something that we're going to keep an eye on, and I will let you guys know as soon as we know. We also got a trainer card English reveal, Larry's Skill. He's looking like he's doing like a little James Bond something. He's up to no good. But yeah, so this is what we've seen so far. We have another card we'll talk about in a second, but let me know what you guys think about this card. It'll be interesting too. A lot of the times Japanese cards, they pop more, the print quality is better, and I don't know, they're just brighter colors, they look better. Now this is a scan, so we can't really like the Japanese one like looks more colorful here, so I'm not holding that against this card until we see it in person, but that'll be an interesting comparison between the two for just how the card looks. I think it's gonna obviously look great. I'm super excited for Terastal Festival, or Prismatic Evolutions, excuse me. We also had the Palafin EX revealed. Now, we saw this card obviously in Japanese as well. This is from I don't know, Tetsuya Hara. I'm not super familiar with him, but I guess he's like a big anime manga artist over there. So supposedly this card is kind of a big deal. It's his first time doing one. And I'm not the biggest fan of this Pokemon, but I do like this this card. And since I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals lately, I'm getting Iron Fist vibes. If you know, you know. Iron Fist. Been ruining my day. Play healer in the back, so Iron Fist, been rough. But yeah, Palafin, another nice looking card. Just really excited for the set. We're going to look at some other cards. We'll look at all the other cards too and kind of get a feel for things. But I told you that the Umbreon was not the most expensive. This is what they've been selling for. 270, 280, 250, 270. There's a 350. That's kind of an outlier. Pretty much 270, 280 with a few threes in there. I'm going to say 275 market relative on eBay. I do believe there might be a PSA 10 sale down here that we can take a look at as well, just to make you guys aware. So there's a 570 sale for a PSA 10. So that's pretty much, that's over doubling the price from a 270. So big gains to be had. I think that'll change in the future, as I'm sure a ton of these are at PSA right now. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Master Ball. The Master Ball is just a little $50 more expensive, roughly. $325 for the Umbreon Master Ball. And you can see somebody sold both of them here for $670. You got a PSA 10 for about $600. So not quite double for the Master Ball PSA 10. It also, if you're not familiar, there's also a $598 sale down here. These Master Balls are replacing the illustration rares in this set, the Pokeballs and Master Balls, and they're actually textured. They're actually nice, and it's just nice to see. I love IRs. Not that I'm not sad that there's no IRs in the set, because I'm an IR guy, right? I'm all about it. But it's nice that maybe if they continue doing this in the future, reverse holos can actually have a place in collecting that actually have value. I would like to see this done in more sets moving forward. Maybe not in replace of the IRs. Maybe they can still do, you know what I mean? But I think that's a cool thing. So let me know if you like the Master Ball, Pokeball reverse thing, or if you don't. I'm sure it's going to be kind of conflicted, but let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like it or not. So yeah, the Master Ball is actually more expensive in Japanese. That's not super, it's not really a big deal. It's not surprising, because they did that with 151. The Pikachu Master Ball or Pokeball or whatever it was, Master Ball, sorry, it is Master Ball. It was the most expensive card in the set by quite a bit. So that's not surprising to us at all. But that was 1 per box. You got 1 Master Ball per box. This isn't guaranteed. So this is kind of interesting. You would think that maybe this would be even a little bit more expensive, but we'll see where the prices shake out long term. We got to give more time for the set, let it breathe, right? Next up, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm doing a giveaway. You can go back 10 days ago and click on this video that says free giveaway. We're giving away a Surging Sparks booster box, a Japanese 151 booster box, PSA 10 of $100 value, and some sleeve boosters. So 4 winners. If you want to enter, go watch that video. You have to subscribe, like, comment, and that's how you're entered to win. And we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winners. And that will be announced once we hit 10K subscribers. So if you guys want a chance at some free sealed product or a free slab, this is just my way to give back to the community because I really appreciate you guys watching. So I'm just doing the best I can, trying to do a good giveaway. And Surging Sparks booster boxes are over $200 now, so it's a pretty decent little giveaway. So yeah, we're getting close to 10K. We're going to just take a quick look at some of the cards. Oh, also, something I wanted to note. You see this number right here? This is 187 base cards before secret rares. We'll go back to the Umbreon for a second. 131 to 187. So I'm not sure what that's going to mean. We do know we have 32 SIRs, so I don't know what's getting excluded from our set that was in the Japanese. So that's kind of interesting. So just something to note. I'm not sure what that means yet, but let's take a look at just the SIRs just to refresh ourselves. We got some nice high quality pictures here. We got the Leafeon. You know, this card grew on me a lot with all the foliage, the grapes and stuff. I'm pumped for pretty much any of the Evolution SIRs. They got me, right? We got the Teal Mask, the Ogerpon. If you're going to pull an SIR, probably the Ogerpons are not the ones you want to pull, unfortunately. I mean, if you like the Pokemon, that's great, but I feel like probably not the most popular, and dollar-wise, probably going to be pretty cheap. We got the Flareon SIR here. You know, I don't know why we have two versions. We had a bigger, higher quality one before, but anyways, it's okay. Then we got the Cerulege. So this is I like that Cerulege IR. So this is, you know, this one seems a little bit busy. I don't know, I'd have to see it in person. I haven't seen this card in person yet. Seems a little busy, kind of hard to tell what's going on, but he does look pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. So I do like Cerulege. I do think he's a cool Pokemon. Heavily featured in the new anime. If you're not familiar, it's on Netflix. So you can kind of get a feel for like what the kids are watching, what the kids are growing up with. I do think that that's an interesting aspect of collecting and investing that you should be aware of. But, you know, the kids aren't really influencing the market too much right now, but they will a little bit more once they get a little older and get their own money. But they are probably influencing the market for buying packs and boxes. You know that they're having their parents go out for Christmas and get those boxes. We got the other Ogerpon mask. You know, as much as I don't like these cards, like these Pokemon, they're cool looking. Yeah, I will give it that. Like they're pretty cool. So I do like those. Oh, the Vaporeon. Okay, so this one, another one that just grew on me. This happens a lot. At first I'm like, you know, there's a few that I focus in on and I really like. And then I go, oh, you know, the other ones are okay. But they start to grow on me. And I think that's because we were looking, not that it's the best card ever. It's definitely not the best Vaporeon card we've gotten, in my opinion. We had some Sword and Shield promos we just talked about more recently that I think are way better than this card art-wise. But this one's nice. This one's nice. It's growing on me. I like the terastalized little like crystallization effect on them. The crowns don't bother me. I know you guys, there's a lot of you that don't like the crowns. I keep bringing it up, but also let me know in the comments. Do you still hate the crowns or have you turned around on it? It doesn't really bother me anymore. Like, yeah. But let me know. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Then we got the Glaceon, another just nice card. We maybe wish there was a little bit more going on in the background of this card. It's just got like little ice stuff, but still great looking card. Definitely have better Glaceons in other artworks. Like Evolving Skies is like top tier compared to this, in my opinion. And we talked about Palafin. We already saw this card. We got this. Is this another Ogerpon? Yeah, it is. I don't know which version this is. Sorry, I'm not super big into Ogerpon. Once again, it looks fine, just not my cup of tea, so these will probably be pretty cheap. The Jolteon grew on me as well. He's just kind of like leaping and running, and you can't kind of see where he is. I'd like to see maybe a better, more interesting background on this one as well. Way better Jolteons from those promos as well. So, just in my opinion, but this one's fine. Like, I wouldn't be mad if I pulled this card. I'd be pretty stoked on the Jolteon. Got the Iron Hands. Now, I pulled this card in Japanese on the channel if you want to go back and watch that. We pulled some pretty good cards. But this one, artwork-wise, is really cool. And once again, Pokemon's fine. You know, he's kind of an interesting design. Not one of my favorites, but the colors and color palette that they chose for this, super cool. I really like this card a lot. It's a nice looking card. So I wouldn't be mad if I pulled this one either. Now this guy, the Espeon, we pulled this one too. Very stoked on this card. Now this one, I feel like still doesn't really have a ton going on in the background. Maybe like some of the other ones, just like, some flowers, but it's just, it pops. It's nice. So you don't really have to have a ton of going on in the background if it just looks nice. And I think this one really is very pleasing to the eye for me. I don't know about you guys. If you guys agree, let me know if I'm crazy. I don't know. This card, I was stoked to pull this card. This card's nice. So yeah, I really like this card. Also, might have to do with the quality of this scan. But yeah, I do have this card in person. It lives up to the hype. Nice card. Then we got Sylveon. Now this one too, it's same thing. Like the background is just, got some flowers. It's just colorful. Maybe better than like the Jolteon one, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it just fits the Pokemon a little bit better. Super adorable. She's just like, oh, just chilling. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, but that's what's happening. I don't know what this channel's turning into at this point, guys. We're gonna do freaking impersonations. Okay. Yeah. Then we got the Iron Valiant, the Gardevoir variant, doing the. I guess I'm just gonna do this on everyone. I'm getting like, once again, the colors that they chose, the art style of this one's super cool. I like the. I don't know what I'm getting from this, but I'm liking. He's ready. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting Matrix, but I want him to be like this. Yeah. No, it's not Matrix. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, this is. Once again, I don't think I would be disappointed if I pulled this card. It's just nice looking. So it falls into that same category. Even if you don't like the Pokemon, I like Gardevoir enough. Iron Valiant's fine too. It doesn't bother me. This one too. What is the name? This is Iron Crown, right? This one too. Maybe a little lower down. Like I wouldn't be mad to pull it, but it'd be like a little lower down. Pokemon's fine for me. I'm not the biggest fan, but the interesting artwork style with the grid and the moon and the night going on, I think that's super fun. I think if they would have done this idea in a more realistic drawing art style, that would have been amazing looking. But I just feel like maybe the Pokemon looks like a little basic. I don't know if that makes sense, but it still works. It's still a nice looking card. I wouldn't complain if I pulled this one. It'd just be like a little bit lower than some of the other ones. Then we have the Sandy Shocks. So the Sandy Shocks kind of falls into one of those ones where I'm not the biggest fan. I like that Magneton promo that we just got from Surging Sparks like a million times more. So this one, for me, I'd probably not. I don't like it the most. It's fine, but yeah, I'd be a little disappointed if this is my SIR I pulled. Got another Ogerpon mask. Same thing. Looks fine. It looks cool. He's got a little face down here. He's chilling. He's got a big mask. Colors are interesting, but just not for me personally. There's nothing more to be said about this. Actually, I will. I've said this in other videos, but in case you're new, I think this is better than the Umbreon art-wise, personally. This is one of the exceptions that I do think is one of the best Umbreon arts we've ever gotten. So just, yeah, that's what I think. I like this better than the Umbreon. I am very, 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 very interested to see where this ends up price-wise. This is going to be extremely interesting. This is a moment in the hobby where we have like a $1,400 raw card, the other version, and where will this, like, very exciting times. The Roaring Moon. Okay, I've been vocal about this card. I absolutely love everything about this card. I get the Moon Knight vibes. Once again, playing Marvel Rivals. He's got the moon, and he's fine. Moon Knight shoots the onks. If you know, you know. And yeah, the art style on this, somebody told me in the comments last time I talked about it, I can't remember what the art style's called, but I love it. This card is stunning. This is one of the best arts we've gotten in a long time. And I do like, I like Roaring Moon. I like the Roaring Moon Paradox SAR. I like it. It's just great. This card is stunning. That's all. This is a 10 out of 10 in every aspect, in my opinion. The Petulant, once again, not one of the Pokemon I like, but color-wise, they chose nice colors. It pops. I would be a little disappointed if I pulled this personally. I feel like, if Your kids would really love this card. Some people will, and I don't know how competitive any of these cards are going to be because I'm not really that deep into the competitive side, but not for me. Not for me, but it's nice to look at. Now, Goldango, on the other hand, I'm a little conflicted in. I get, obviously, like, I'm getting Tony Hawk vibes, Shaun White doing his thing, just like Borden, right? I'm not the biggest fan of this Pokemon, but I really like this card, just everything that's going on. He's in the city, he's just catching air, coins are flying everywhere. I wouldn't be mad if I pulled this card. It's not on my chase list, but like if I pulled this, I wouldn't be mad. The Goldango's kind of sick. So once again, it's just another one like kind of surprised me, the Goldango. Now the Dragapult, I did this before. He's got his little fingies hanging down. He's just chilling. This version of this card is interesting. I probably wouldn't be mad if I pulled this one either. It's got an interesting art style. It looks good, lots of colors. I'm not going to talk too much about that one. Here's another one. So this Raging Bolt, we pulled this in Japanese as well in that same video. Absolutely love this art style. Again, goes with the Roaring Moon in my opinion. Pretty top tier. I've been not a fan of this Pokemon, this long-necked version of Raikou. But this card I really like. Maybe it's the way they drew it with the neck like curved over and he's not just like looking like a 1,000,000 feet tall giraffe with his head in the clouds. But the art style. It's mainly the art style. Absolutely stunning. Now, I'll tell you what I would have loved, obviously, 1,000,000 times more. Just a regular Raikou in this art style. But, you know, I got early gen biasy, apparently, so. Then we got the Eevee. This is a nice card. Once again, would not be mad if I pulled this card. It's up there. It's like mid-tier for me of these SARs. I like this card a lot. He's super adorable, chilling with like some artistic little like leaves and flowers in the background, like that. The Food Eevee, the Phoebe, pulled this card. Wait, no, we did not pull this card. We pulled this card, didn't we? Yeah, I pulled this one, not the Phoebe. I do like the Phoebe though. I don't know why he's with some food, but he is, and I like it. He's happy. I like the card. Wouldn't be mad if I pulled it. It's a great card. The Ursaluna, Blood Moon Ursaluna. This art style is interesting. This is more like a, you know, it's not. I don't think it's really like. Samurai Jack is the wrong, but I'm getting like Samurai Jack, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't seen Samurai Jack in a while, but for some reason that's where my brain went. Not the biggest fan of this Pokemon, but this card looks pretty cool. He looks kind of menacing. He's got his breath coming out with the Blood Moon in the background. Once again, another card. I'd not be disappointed if I pulled that. The Terapagos, I like the other Terapagos card better. This one's a little busy, but I'd have to see it maybe in person. This one pops. It's nice, you know. I like Terapagos enough from the anime as well, so Terapagos is fun. And then that's kind of it. We got the trainers. Oh, excuse me. We'll talk about the golds as well. So we got the Iron Leaves, Gold, the Ogerpon, the Walking Wake, and the Pikachu. This card's very interesting to me as well, just on the English side. If we're getting this could be a promo. We don't know. The set list is... Maybe they make these promos. They've kind of... I don't know. But this is like the same Surging Sparks card, but like a different with color. And that would be very interesting because those cards have gotten real expensive. So that's just a very interesting thing as well. So yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. I didn't really intend for this to be going through all of the cards again. I just kind of wanted to announce like the new stuff. But if you stuck with me this long, you guys are amazing. Yeah, make sure you guys enter the giveaway. I'm trying to give back best I can to the community. I will continue to give back at milestones. Like I said, the best I can moving forward. So I like to give back to the community. Probably do. And if things continue to grow, I would love to ramp the giveaways up even higher. So yeah, we'll do more and more as things go on. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Daily Pokemon content. And remember, it was never a phase.